Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today I will show you all the basic things of Android Studio. How to create a project, how to run a project, how to create emulator. My name is Avijit. Welcome to our channel Code Tutorial. Here you can see the Android Studio IDE. So first you have to create a new project. Go to File, New and click on the new project. At first you have to give the application name. I am giving the name as first application. The second thing is your company domain. If you want to change your company domain, you can. The third thing, where you want to store your application, the project location. Click on the next button. Here you can see that the minimum SDK, from which Android version you want to support your application. You have to define here. You can change it on later. Click on the next button. Here you will get a listing of all kind of activities. For my first application, I am selecting an empty activity which is selected by default. I am clicking on the next button. In this window, you have to give your activity name and the design folder, which is the layout. The layout name you have to give here. By default here, the activity name is giving as main activity. Let's not changing here. Click on the finish button. See, the Gradle build is running. Let the progressing until it is finished. It will take a minute or two depending upon your RAM on your machine. See, it's finished. First of all, I am giving a brief on the project structure. In this section, you will get 2 or 3 directories already created by creating the application. First of all, you will get the manifest. In the manifest file, the application package name, the application icon, the application name, and all the list of activities, the receivers, and all the permission you have to give on the manifest.xml file. Next, you will see the Java directory. All the project classes is containing here. Here you will see this is your package name, and under the package name you will get your main activity class. This is the class file. After that you will get the resource folder, which is RES. All the drivers, all the designs, layout, all the values, all the images you want to use on your application is containing on the resource folder. Next is the Gradle script. Gradle is one of the main thing of your application. The application Gradle, if you open it, you will see the compile SDK version, the build tool versions are defining here, and the many more things, which is the minimum SDK version, target SDK version, version name, the version code, and all the project notes and the dependencies are defining here. So now you have to create an emulator to run your application. on the Android Studio. How to create an emulator, I will show you. See, there is an icon called AVD Manager. Click on the AVD Manager. A new window will open. Here you will get all the created emulator which was already created by me. You will get all the listing of that emulator. If you want to create another one, just click on the button Create Virtual Device. You have to select over there your virtual device screen size. Suppose I want to create a 5 inches virtual device. So selecting 5.1 inches and clicking on the next button. Here you have to select your Android version which is you want to give on your emulator. I am selecting the KitKat. By clicking on the next, a new window will open. Here you will have to give your emulator name. I am giving the emulator which is 5.1. This is my emulator name, and clicking on the finish, you will listed this emulator with your previous ones. So I'm cancelling there. I have already 2 emulators. I'm not creating the emulator. Next, this is your main activity class file, and the designing file you will get on the layout folder. Expanding the layout folder, you will get your activity underscore main.xml, which is your designing part. In the designing part, you have to do all the designs of your application. By default, a hello world, a text view already defined here. Let's change the hello world to this is my first application. I want to show the text a little bigger, so I'm changing the text size 24 sp. See, the size of the text view has been changed. I'm not doing anything over the class file, just I want to run the application. So the green triangle is the run icon of your application. Just clicking on the run icon. The studio will give you an option to select the emulator. I'm already running an emulator, so I'm selecting the OK button. This is my emulator. It will take a minute to build all the files, all your application to run. See, my application has been run on my emulator. This is my first application. You can see it. Whatever I have designed is reflected on the emulator. That's all for today. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Have a nice day.